My predecessor, Ross Warburton, did a fantastic job in elevating the importance of the industry and registering its contribution to the British economy. We had already demonstrated that we were resilient through recession. So when many other industries were failing, the food and drink industry was actually still growing. So the question for me is, could we be more ambitious and be an even bigger contributor to the British economy going forward? So we commissioned Grant Thornton, and with their data, we launched our 2020 vision, which was to increase UK food and drink manufacturing by 20% by the 2020 year. I have to say, it's a hugely ambitious vision, but the reason I think we have the appetite and the motivation to achieve it is that there are export opportunities and homegrown opportunities facing us. If I take the home market first of all, strangely enough, I actually think the current economic climate could play to our advantage, in the sense that the retailers are looking for very, very close relationships with their suppliers because they want to react very quickly to what's happening in the marketplace. So in theory, UK-based food and drink manufacturers who have shorter lead times and shorter supply chains, I think are very well placed to almost take advantage of the current economic climate. So taking a greater share of our home market will be one absolute top priority. But as mentioned, export is the other opportunity. Export actually for the food and drink industry in the UK may apply much more to the smaller and the medium-sized enterprises, which have a great record in exports already, but maybe there's even more untapped potential. When we look at the export markets, well, clearly Europe and close-in markets are still potential for us. But I think we also have to recognise that there are a lot of emerging economies, what we would term as the BRIC markets, so Brazil, Russia, India and China, are emerging economies where gradually as they increase their wealth they will look for a Western diet, which should in theory play very much to our hand and our advantage. The Export Action Plan, launched combination of Food and Drink Federation and government, has already set out some of the objectives and indeed addressed some of the issues that we need to overcome to really achieve that export growth. And that's why I think industry is so confident that they can achieve that 20% figure despite the current economic climate.